Hit the button, Mo. Hit the button, Mo.
Oh my gosh. Did you get it?
Now we're live. Now we're
Oh,
live.
okay.
Or
Well,
we should be.
or at least it will be in like a couple seconds, right?
Yes. No, it is now. It is now.
Oh, okay. I can tell. Jeez.
No, it's like you got to hit like three. I got to do like three different things.
Oh
Now
my
I got to
goodness.
turn my phone off because I had it on. Can you hear me?
Well, I
Hold
can
on.
I can hear you.
Okay.
I don't know if
Oh,
anybody else can.
it was yeah, there's like I think there's a way that I could do it where I wouldn't
It
have to
does it
hit
all
that.
together.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a lot of chaos. I get like auditory stress. I've got a plane. They must be doing like their flight. I don't know what it is. Like their
Like
mock
patterns
testing.
practice, yeah.
Yeah, their patterns.
Mhm.
That's going on. The house next door is getting pressure washed, like
Yeah.
literally right here. It sounds like a drone
Yeah.
slash swimming pool going
Yeah.
on next door, but we make it work. We will make it work. I see that Grams or I don't know who that is. Teresa or Corey is in here.
Yeah. Look, we're fancy over here and there's a lot of buttons and I got to push the right ones in the right order.
What does it say, Mo?
This was supposed to be at noon. Y'all ate on normal time, huh? 5 minutes. It's 12:05.
No, we started at 12:03. I looked at the time.
Look, both of them. We're
So
getting double teamed by Grams and Pops.
that could be taken the wrong way, Mo.
We started talking at noon. Yeah, no. We started talking at noon. I just forgot to hit one of the many buttons that I have to push.
Oh, she said what did she say? It's 11 o'clock now.
For them.
True. 11:05. Oh my gosh. No, it's
Right.
11:05.
For your auditory stress, these are noise canceling. They're really good for little. I bought the cheap ones too.
I don't know. I like to hear, well, for auditory stress, I like to hear what's going on around my house. So
Well,
like if,
I can
like if my
still hear
dog's
stuff.
barking or
I can
something.
still hear stuff. It's
Hmm.
just
Yeah,
brings it down. Do you know what I mean?
true.
So like they were when we were doing something earlier, they were doing stuff outside and it brought it down.
Yeah. I didn't hear any of it. But he's coming. The the guy's coming right around the corner to do this side of the house now. So hopefully it's not bad. What did Graham say?
Normal needs to be normal time, which is East Coast. We're first, so suck
Look,
it.
Teresa, it is called Eastern Standard.
Yeah.
Standard time. Standard is norm. Standard is what everybody else goes off of. Standard. It's a standard. Cornfield time does not have the word standard in it.
Cornfield time.
South
So with
Dakota
the
known
C,
for corn.
that's what the C stands for, cornfield.
Corn. Yeah, cornfield time. Yeah. Or potato time.
That makes sense.
What do they have in
Yeah.
in South Dakota? Potatoes? I don't know
I
why
don't
I
know.
feel like that's
Snow.
Idaho.
Is it snowing there?
It could be snowing. They probably didn't put the tractor away. But
It's
for the
actually
year.
we're actually all. Teresa said they're on Central Standard, Corn Standard. We're
Corn.
actually on daylight time. Hopefully
True.
somebody makes this standard
Oh my gosh,
because
yes.
before we change back in the fall, because it's getting annoying.
It is. But
That's all I'm gonna say.
I know. So what was this our second? Is this our second live of the month? Did we do one like 2 weeks ago?
Well, that
I
was
feel like we
May.
did. Oh,
In
that was
May.
May. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
it is June.
it's June.
Well, it's June 6th. It's not too far into June.
Oh, that's right, Amy. They have the Corn Palace.
Oh, they have the
Inside.
world's only corn palace. World's only corn palace.
There's a reason it's the only one.
I wonder if you can get like popcorn. You pick your own corn and then you take it to the thing and they pop it into the popcorn for you. And then you get to see a movie in the Corn Palace Theater about the production of corn. See, I'm gonna be a designer. I'm gonna make a museum. I'm fancy. I've lost my mind.
Are you ready for another short for Walmart Boxgate? Yes, I am. That was amazing.
What? I don't know what's going on.
Oh, did you see the short
No, it didn't pop up yet on
about
my.
the? No, this was from yesterday.
No.
All the boxes. If you haven't seen it, whoever else is watching,
Uh-huh.
go to Grandpa's Vintage and watch how Walmart sent them the boxes they ordered. It's
Oh.
amazing.
Okay. Okay. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but I've had some interesting like box deliveries too, and I'm like, what's
Oh,
this?
this one takes the cake.
Oh, okay.
Anti-corn propaganda.
They won't engage in any
I
anti-corn
don't.
propaganda.
You know what? I'm off corn. I don't eat corn anymore. I don't eat corn, or I try not to.
Mhm. Yeah,
Just saying.
I'm on a
It.
carnivore lifestyle.
Yeah. Corn.
No corn. Monsanto. I don't eat Monsanto corn.
Corn makes me is inflammatory for me, so I'm off corn. Just saying.
Okay. Aye, aye, aye. Well, I know it's Friday, Mo, but how was your weekend of sales? Wait a minute. First of all,
Last week.
before you tell me. I know when you told me that you bought something from the thrift store, I was just like, I don't think in the history of me being on this podcast that you have ever talked about going to a thrift store. And it just made me think of that. And I was like, I don't think I've ever heard Mo say I went to a thrift store.
Yeah, I go. Why?
Well, because you
mean,
said I bought something and it was from a thrift store, and I was like, I
Yeah.
can't remember Mo ever talking about going thrifting, like at the
Oh.
thrift store. It's always like estate sales and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
It's been less at the moment because I
Mhm.
have a lot of stuff.
Right. But what did you?
What do you think those cows are eating, Amy? You're all on corn, whether you like it or not.
No, it's grass-fed beef. It's grass-fed beef, Corey. That's what it says. It says grass-fed beef. So I'll show you the package. Oh man.
No, I go. I went a week or two ago to a couple different ones after estate sales.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot of estate sales, and I have a death pile, so I don't really need to go that much.
Right. But what is it that you found? Tell us what you found.
Keep your soy cows. I don't eat soy either. No soy.
No, soy has. Well, that's a whole different subject. That's a dash of sass subject.
I mean, perhaps this is dash of sass territory for us.
It is.
We'll go into the whole.
Oh my gosh. I'm literally thinking about all these things I want to say about Monsanto and like seeds blowing across the fields, and then the Monsanto takes possession of all those crops, and now you can't have
right. God. We can't have nice things.
Can't have nice things. True. Oh my gosh. Well, what was it? What was it that you found at the thrift store? Tell us.
I didn't find any. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go to the thrift store this week.
Yes, you found that Benetton sweater.
Oh, that was a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you just showed me, so I thought it was recent. Which
it was a couple weeks ago. I just hadn't gotten around to it yet. So I was going to list it today.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Very 80s.
Totally. United Colors of Benetton.
I don't know, like $30 or something for it. I only paid $4.
Mm-hmm. I think you could get more for that.
I don't know.
Just because of the pattern. Like, because remember the ones I saw were like.
Oh yeah, they were plain. Yeah.
Plain brown.
This one has like a nice pattern.
Yeah, it's super cool.
It smelled. The only reason I talked about you is that I washed some things that I had bought, and like I put a bunch of stuff in on Delicate. I took it out. I was like, Oof, it didn't smell like that in the store. But the
Mm-hmm.
mothball smell came out. I mean, it's great
Yeah.
because it's in perfect condition. Moths may not get to it because
Mm-hmm.
it's alpaca, but that thing stunk. But I put it outside and a couple hours in the sun, it was fine.
Yeah.
The sun does wonders, people, for
It does.
deodorizing your things. Put stuff out in
Mm-hmm.
the sun.
That's what I do too. I'll try to like wash it. Like we
Hmm.
got a sleeping bag. I feel like we get so much camping stuff that
Yeah,
that's what I did. I washed it just because they probably put it away kind of like wet a little bit. So I washed it and
right.
then like put it out in the sun
Hmm.
in the driveway and let it beat down on it.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. I what did you do? Did you go to estate sales this weekend?
No, I did not because, um, excuse me, it was, there was one, the one I like. There was a couple. One's was too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go to it really. And then the one I like is like my one of my favorites. Um, I didn't go on Friday because I was doing something else. And then I was like,
Mm-hmm.
well, maybe I'll go like Saturday afternoon. Drew will come
Yeah.
with me.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday morning, I had something to do. But then it rained Saturday morning. There was a few scattered garage sales, but it had rained.
Yeah.
It was wet. I was like, the other thing I got canceled. I look at my, I'm looking at my phone. The state sale sends me, I'm on their email list, sends an email. It's canceled. It was in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has all kinds of weird, you're in a county, but then there's a township and a borough and a
Yeah.
this and a that and other thing. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
they got shut down. And I guess they had the last few ones, and I'm assuming this was like an old small house, because when it's nice out, they put stuff outside. And I'm assuming, and they have tents, they'll put it under, canopies.
Yeah.
And I guess, I don't know, probably needed a permit or something. They got shut down.
Right.
So I
Yeah.
didn't go. I was upset. I wasn't upset. I got too much stuff anyway. So, but I was like, oh, well, I mean, it sucks for them
Yeah.
and the people that they're trying to have this estate sale for. So I don't know what they ended up doing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But it was shut down, and I don't know if they said they're going to have one this coming, not this weekend, next weekend.
At the same house?
I don't know. They didn't say. So I don't know if it's like they're trying to get what they're doing there and they're having permits, or they're
Uh-huh.
just like, look out, we're having one on this weekend. That was in their email.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Huh.
But when you like in Pennsylvania, there's all these little rules. Okay, so if you go up, there's a east-west highway that
Uh-huh.
I think they started in the 80s. I mean, I don't even remember when it got finished. It was taking forever. It's we call it the Blue Route. Okay, it goes from south of Philly out to the Northeast Extension, which is the Philly Turnpike. Okay.
Okay.
It took forever because it goes through many townships and counties and you know what I mean? And like they
Yeah.
all have different rules. And it took forever. And
Oh.
it's weird and it gets backed up because it'll be 4 lanes and then it goes down to two because you can only have a 2-lane highway. Like you can only have, well, like a 4-lane highway. So, two on each side in certain
Right.
townships and stuff. It's
Oh my
so
gosh. It's kind of like,
ridiculous.
what's the point? Because then you're just going to end up bottlenecked again, you know?
It gets bottlenecked all the time, like during rush hour, and it's
Sounds like a
crazy.
hot mess.
Yeah, it is. But that's
Oh my.
Pennsylvania for you.
Mm-mm-mm. Oh my
UPA
gosh.
folks. But it's like Quirky Picker Chad will come on here and be like, "Hey, I know he's up in PA."
Yeah.
I
Oh
don't know. We just
man.
have the counties here. There's 3 counties. That's it.
Oh.
But anyway, so I didn't buy anything this week. I did put some. I do have some things that I listed this week
Yeah.
instead of
Oh
what
my
I
gosh.
bought. So I'll show that, and then we can show what you bought because you
My
bought cool
dog
stuff.
is going crazy.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. I had to
We
mute it.
don't really
She's doing her like high pitched bark. Like there's a lot going on, you know?
have.
All
Amy's in
right.
a very, it's in a busy zone at the moment.
I am in the busy
All
zone.
right. So I listed this. I'm thinking I might relist it differently. I might separate them out because I think I
Oh
can
my
get more for them separate.
Okay. Is that a chalkboard?
Yeah, it's a old school Fisher Price little desk. It had the alphabet thing that and it goes inside. And cards, they're like stencils. You can put the letters in them, or you can trace them on the chalkboard.
I remember this.
Yeah, see
I
the little plastic things here. The cards, you slide them in there.
I totally remember this. Oh, I don't know if like maybe the preschool or something that I went to had this, but I totally remember this.
Yeah,
Like,
we had
wow,
it.
that's kind of
One of
crazy.
the one of these cards, it's in really good shape. I paid like $4 for it. I think I have it listed for like 30 with shipping. I
Oh,
don't. It. I'm eBay has been weird to me lately. I remember looking it up to see what I could
hmm.
get, and I remember seeing solds for like higher than what I see right now. I don't know. And it was, this wasn't something that's been sitting in my death pile. This is something I had picked
Uh-huh.
up like a month ago.
So what do you have it listed for? Did you say?
I want to say like 30, but I think I can get like 20. I might be able to get like 25 for this. The
Oh,
It's the
okay.
same thing. You know the Fisher Price school, the little people's schoolhouse, the old schoolhouse? It's the same one. Like you get that tray with the letters with that too.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I
I
might
remember. I remember
I might
that.
separate it out. I think I
Yeah, I
might be able
guess.
to get about 20 for the cards too. So I'd probably get more for it separated.
Yeah, totally.
So
Totally. That's what I would do. That's always
yeah.
what I do when I find stuff. I always see what do I get? What can I get for parts? And then if I sell it whole, like I typically will
Yeah.
just I will typically like throw the big not throw it away, but like if I can get more for the smaller pieces, I'll just discard the other stuff just because of
Yeah.
spacing for me, you know.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I might do that. But we'll
Do you have any
see.
watchers on it?
I don't know. I didn't look.
Oh.
Then these hot shot curlers. I paid $1 at a. This is like the only thing I got at a yard sale. They go for like 40. Well,
Oh,
they're another
nice.
thing. They're all over the place. Like some, um, it's like I hate this. I hate this. Stop racing to the bottom, people. Stop
Oh, yeah.
racing to the bottom
That's a
because I've seen it sell consistently for $40.
uh-huh. Well,
And
but
they
guess what?
sell pretty
That
well.
21
So
is no longer listed, so, it's okay.
yeah.
That,
So
you
anyway,
know.
so I only paid $1 for them, and they work. They're like brand new
They
condition.
look in good shape.
Oh yeah, they were like hard. There was no hair on them. They're like
Yeah.
brand new. You know what I mean? Like
Uh-huh.
there was no stray hair. If there's stray hair on there, it fell off of my head. But
Oh my
no.
gosh.
But yeah. So
That's cool.
Pop says real professional, Amy. I guess about
The dog.
taking the bits and throwing the big stuff, getting rid of the big stuff.
No, I think he's talking about the dog barking because it's been there for a little bit. I think
Oh,
that's what he's
okay.
talking
I didn't see
about.
it.
I
Either
can't
one.
help it, Corey. I can't put a muzzle on him. It's inhumane.
Corey hates dogs.
I should get my wheel, spin it.
Yep.
Corey hates dogs. Yep. Unless they're collie doodles. I think that's what
Is
they
that
have.
is
Collie
that what he
doodles.
has? Yeah.
I think a doodle collie. Doodle border. Border doodle. Border doodle. That's
When have you tried beating him? What?
oh my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh. Animal abuse.
Crazy.
If you
Oh,
watch
PETA. Go
if
check
you
out
watch
Gramps and Pop's Vintage.
vets If you like look at vets like TikToks or Instagrams or anything, they're like, stop with the doodles.
Oh my gosh, I bet. They're so cute though. Their
I
doodles are
know.
so cute.
My friend has he thought he was getting a small doodle. I think it's
Uh-huh.
I don't even know what kind of doodle it is. I don't know what's mixed up because it is miniature. This thing is like this big, right?
Uh-huh.
Because his wife went and got it from the Amish who you're not supposed to get them from because they have puppy farms. But anyway,
Uh-huh.
it is the cutest. And he is just everybody's BFF. And when you come
Mhm.
over, it's just like right in your lap.
Aw. Oh my
And
gosh. So
then
cute.
if somebody else comes in, they're like, bye. It's the
Oh my
next one.
gosh.
He said they went on vacation once. They were um wherever they were, rented a house. And he said there
Uh-huh.
was like a young girl next door, like sitting out in the sun. And they're looking for their dog. And he's sitting on her lap and she's like reading a book, petting him.
Oh my gosh. That's too funny. I wonder what I'll have to look when we're done. I would because we have blue healers. I wonder if there
Yeah.
is a blue healer doodle mix. And how
Oh my
cute would
gosh.
that be? Because they're I can only imagine. They'd probably be so cute. A little
Yeah, I
curly
know.
blue healer hair. Oh my
Yep.
gosh. Ay, ay,
All right.
ay.
Here's what Amy bought.
Oh yeah, I got this at the auction. I got this at the auction Tuesday.
Oh, cool. And it works. That's cool.
It's a Netgear Orbi.
Yeah.
It's a satellite plug-in.
Yeah.
And
Is that one
so
that plugs into the wall?
yeah, it plugs in the
Oh, wall
wall.
plug-in. I should read it. Duh.
And I got it Tuesday and it's already sold. I mean, that wasn't
Nice.
even, it sold yesterday. So it sold in one day. The sell through was 200%. And it sold
I
for
bet.
like
I bet.
40, I think it sold for like $49. So I made sure it was the lowest, like it was the cheapest one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I didn't race
Race
to the
to the
bottom.
bottom,
No, 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 no,
Amy.
no. They consistently sell for $50. So I just made it $49.88. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. So it would sell faster. Yeah, yeah. No, I
yeah.
get it.
Mhm. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we don't have the wall ones, but we have Orbeez. They work well.
yeah.
Um,
And they're definitely a bolo because they sell super quick. Super
I
quick.
I bought ours new. I had to buy them new off Amazon, or I don't know if I
Mhm.
got it off Amazon. Yeah, those I don't think Costco had any left during
The
COVID because
pandemic.
everybody was
Oh,
home and my
yeah.
son was home and um where our like our
Your
my router
router?
is
Mhm.
like in one corner of the house, and I wanted him to be in a room like where it was quiet, and
Yeah.
anyway, it took a while for me to be able to get them because they were gone.
I believe it. I
Hmm.
believe it.
And
It
they
was just
still, and people still need them. So
clearly 200% sell
obviously,
through.
that's
Yeah, it
awesome.
was like yeah, I think it was like 47 to 100 and something, 190 something. I could be wrong. I can't remember, but it was definitely 200 over 200% sell through.
Yeah,
So,
that's awesome.
I know.
Good job. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. This is the cool one.
Oh yeah. The
Amy,
what?
there's a Led Zeppelin documentary coming out on Netflix like in the next week or so.
Oh, is there really?
Yeah, this thing's
Oh
going to
my
sell.
gosh.
Keep it high. Don't be the lowest.
It
Don't
already
be the,
Mo, I didn't do this on purpose, but this already
it
sold
already
too.
sell.
It did. But I have two. I got two of them. This
You guys,
is
this is, if you're listening, this is a blue light, um,
no black light.
black light. I mean, vintage Led Zeppelin poster with the
Mhm.
little squigglies, their little symbols at the bottom.
It's the swan
The swan
song.
song.
Yeah. It's definitely cool. I mean, it's not brand new because it's got pinholes and stuff, but it's overall it's in
But
pretty
in
good
good
shape.
condition. I mean,
But this is why
The pinholes are on the outside edges too, so I mean, if
yeah.
somebody gets this and frames it, you're not even gonna see them. So
Or if they just hang it
if
up.
they, oh yeah, absolutely,
I think Corey said Amy
I
doesn't
would
know who Led Zeppelin is.
probably
Um,
not. Probably
I
not,
don't.
Corey.
I don't.
Probably
I don't
not.
know. I'm sure if I heard a song and I'd be like, "Oh, I know that song," but I couldn't tell you a Led Zeppelin song at all. I don't even know. No, I
Stairway
don't
to
know.
Heaven.
Oh, that's Led Zeppelin?
Yes,
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I
you.
told you I don't.
I'm telling you though, if you listened, you'd be like, "Oh, that's Led Zeppelin. That's Led Zeppelin."
Well, I don't know if I would say that's Led Zeppelin because I when we went to
No, if
Metallica.
somebody said that's Led Zeppelin, you go, "Oh yeah, I've heard that before."
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I didn't know. I couldn't tell you Metallica songs. I mean, I can now, but when we were at Metallica, I was like, "Oh, I've heard this song before." You know, I was like, "Oh, I've heard this song before." But the thing was, Matt and I were at a church sale in a small town, and we went in, bought some stuff. Like I bought all kinds of unicorn things and
Yeah.
whatever. Spent our money, and then we were leaving, and we passed by, I don't know, somebody that works at the church or is a patron of the church, and he saw my shirt. I was wearing a black AC/DC shirt, and he was like, "Oh, you guys like AC/DC? We have these posters. Did you see the posters in the back?" Well, he said Metallica posters, and Matt
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, let's go look." So we got
Yeah.
there, and it was two Led Zeppelin posters and what was the other one? What was the other one? Leonard Skinnard. It was a Leonard
Oh,
Skinnard
that's right,
poster,
Leonard Skinner. Yeah, because
and
then
then the
we
other,
had a whole side discussion of Freebird
yeah,
and how
and
there's a new music video. Google it on YouTube.
oh yeah, and then the other one was a blacklight Krusty the Clown, like from The Simpsons. So we bought all the posters, and it was divine intervention because if I wasn't wearing that shirt,
Right?
we would have left. We would have left, and he wouldn't have stopped us.
That's
So
awesome.
I know. I know this isn't part of our solds, but this sold for $99.88.
We
$99.
That's
But
awesome.
and I mean it's vintage because it was 2005, but the
Right.
vintage ones sell for in the hundreds. So I was stoked to get
Wow.
$99.88 for it. So
Oh
now
yeah.
that I know that there's a Led Zeppelin coming out, I need to get the other one listed too.
It's out tomorrow. I just looked it
Oh
up.
no, I'm gonna list it today. As soon
Yeah,
as we're
list
done, I'm
it.
gonna list it.
The
This was in
wait.
better shape than the other one, but yeah, pretty
Yep,
stoked.
Becoming Led Zeppelin. It's out tomorrow.
Nice. Oh,
Get your
that's
Led
why it's
get your
sold.
Led Zeppelin stuff put up. Get those CDs and albums and 8 tracks that you have in a death pile.
T-shirts, like
People.
your vintage Vanties.
Yeah.
I have a Led. No, I don't know. I think I have a Led Zeppelin shirt. I think it's this design too. I bought it at a yard sale for $1 and I tie-dyed it. Well, not tie-dye, I bleached it or whatever, but
Okay.
it's pretty cool. So yeah, I didn't intend for these to be sold too, but it just happened to be that way. Oh, what is it? Corey said they're called bloodles. Bloodles?
Oh yeah, you're blue. Blue doodle.
Bloodles.
Blue
That's
here. Bloodle.
cute. Oh my gosh. I love it. I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh man. So keep an eye out for blacklight posters at church sales, guys.
Yeah.
Because apparently, oh, and then when we were paying, there was another guy sitting there. They were all older men, and he was like, "Oh, you're getting all the posters. Ray brought those posters in, and I said somebody's gonna scoop them up. I'm so glad I'm so glad you got all those." I was like, "Will you tell Ray that we are super excited? He brought his garage trash in."
That's awesome. I would
I
love to
know.
find some of those.
I know. I was like, I didn't even care. Like the guy wanted to open them up and show them, and I was like, don't. We'll just buy them. Like you don't even have to show us. Like I wanted to kind of be surprised to see what they were. So, yeah, I was pretty stoked.
And Amy, who doesn't know who Led Zeppelin is? I agree, Corey. I mean, she's not like a baby.
I'm a baby. I know the name. I just don't know. Like I swear Led Zeppelin was like stuff that like our parents listened to. So it was like old music when we were little.
My parents didn't listen to it. My parents are
Well, you're
old,
not
but
your parents, but you know what I mean. Like it's like it just seemed like old music. Like, you know, when you turn on the old oldies station on the
Amy
radio.
is Amy is not that much younger than me.
I told you I grew up on punk rock and hip hop. That's what I listened
That's
to
what
growing
I
up.
listen to that too. I listen to everything.
Which is and
I'm
mm-mm.
I'm a connoisseur of much music.
And I even bartended at a place where I had to DJ too. Well, I mean, not
Yeah.
DJ, but I had to like change the CDs every because you know we didn't have any of that stuff. Like I had to change a CD every 2.5 minutes to put a new song on. So I knew a lot of music. None of this. We didn't play any of this. Like we actually had a punk night in the bar that I worked at because I was like, we're having a punk night and like all the punk chicks are coming and whatever. But we didn't play any of that kind of music. There was one bartender that would play like rock, which to me was like Linkin Park, like that. I didn't listen to that stuff. I didn't listen to that
Yeah,
stuff. I was
that's like 90s though. That's,
yeah, but I
you're
wasn't
heading
into
into
that.
that.
What is Led Zeppelin?
What
70s music?
yeah. What's your favorite punk band, Amy?
Well, I don't know about my favorite, but we were just talking about this morning. Is Blink 182? I mean, I know that's like poppy punk now, but
Yeah. I see, I
they're
don't even know
coming.
if I consider that punk. I'm talking about like
Yeah,
punk.
like
Real punk.
Face to Face. I like Face to Face.
Okay.
They're good too. Like I saw them, when we were like in our 20s.
Mhm.
I don't know. Do you know Face to Face?
Mm-mm.
Maybe you'd know their songs. Strike
Probably
Anywhere?
not.
I don't
Nope.
know. Strike Anywhere? No. Okay. But so yeah, Led Zeppelin's. Keep an eye out. So what about your sales? Did you have good sales this week too?
They're okay over the weekend and the beginning of the week, and now they're like again. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But you talked about your divine intervention, and a good portion of my sales on the weekend were religious
Religious.
items. So
Oh
this is just
wow.
a little
That's
thing, but it's heavy.
tiny.
I guess
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's pewter. I don't know what it was.
It kind
Yeah,
of
it's
looks
small.
pewter. What is it? It's a
It was harder than pewter though, so I don't know. It's a Last Supper figurine on a wood base, metal.
okay.
So that sold for
Nice.
26.88. So that was on offer. That was free. My mom had it. Somebody gave it to her. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It's cool
And
though.
from this is a casket crucifix. So it's not one of the ones that opens. It's not a last rites with all the, the holy water and everything inside.
Yeah.
It is on the back, it's kind of like hollow, but it's got places where you can affix it to the top of the casket. Like they usually
Oh,
take them
okay.
off and they give them to somebody,
Uh-huh.
like a Catholic burial.
Oh, they take it off before they put
Yeah,
put the casket down?
yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
If you have it on there, I don't,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
Um, but I got that for I want to say like $2. So I sold that for
Wow.
30,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a very Catholic Christian weekend because
Very
I
Catholic.
sold one more
Oh
for
my
39.
gosh.
Um, this is
That's cool.
I just bought this recently. Vintage framed pic, it's like Heart of Jesus. So if you're
Mm-hmm.
listening, it's the one where he has a big heart on. It's kind of like the
Mm-hmm.
Buddy Jesus if you've ever watched Dogma. But
Oh,
anyway,
okay,
so
okay.
that's sold. I paid $4 for that. And
Nice.
I wish this is the one where I bought it. It was $4, and when I looked it up, there was a set that had sold the same one because you find a lot of pictures of him like this, but this was a little bit unusual because of the frame because it's kind of like
Oh,
five-sided, I
40.
guess, or
Oh
a
yeah.
six-sided hexagon,
Six-sided, yeah. Mm-hmm.
and there was a Mary one. that was with that one in the set, and that one sold for over 100. But
Wow. Oh, the set sold for over 100.
yeah,
Wow.
but I looked all over the house for Mary, but she wasn't anywhere. So when I looked him up, I was like, ooh, I'm telling you,
Dang.
Jesus pays. So
Jesus pays
thank you.
dividends.
Thank you, Jesus. Let's see.
That's a
Wait.
Trisha Paytas song. Trisha Paytas sings that song. I love you, Jesus. I love you,
Who is that?
Jesus.
Never heard of them. I think he's talking about your who was it?
Face to
I don't
face.
remember.
Face to face.
See, when I think of punk, I'm like Sex Pistols, the Dead Kennedys, like I guess, older
Yeah,
punk.
that's like old school punk. Yeah. That's like
Green
80s
Day, I
punk.
guess. Green Day, but yeah.
No,
No
no,
doubt in Green Day fan.
no, no. I like No Doubt and Green Day, but I mean, I wouldn't consider No Doubts. I wouldn't consider them punk.
No
But
doubt
Green
I
Day
don't
is like,
think it's punk.
I consider that like
No
poppy
doubt
punk.
has a lot of um uh songs with like a reggae beat,
Like a
right?
ska. Like a
Ska.
ska.
Ska,
Hmm.
fast, yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
Um
True. Hmm.
he's big what on? He has a big what on? A big heart.
Hard.
Heart. Heart.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus is that is say he has his big sacred heart on.
Heart. Oh my gosh. You've lost your mind.
All right. Would
Oh
you
my god.
sell Amy? Let's see. Let's get rid of
Oh, these didn't take this is a pair of vintage 14 karat. They're
uh-huh.
stamped JCM. I can't remember what that stands for. Yellow gold hoop tube earrings. Um, yeah. That brand, I don't know if they're and they weighed like 1.6 grams. So I don't know if they sold because of the grams or they sold because of the name, the JCM. So I
Right.
listed these a little below um like 14 karat gold spot um
Okay.
price, I think. I don't know, don't come for me, but they sold in like 3 days for 89.89. I don't know if that's not a number I use. I wonder if they were on sale. Wonder if I sent a 10% offer. I'm not sure.
Yeah, like all my stuff ends in 87, so when it's not 87, I know it was an offer.
Yeah, so mine, I normally list mine
Yours
88.
88, yeah.
Hmm.
They're nice
But
earrings too. I mean, somebody might just bought them because they're nice earrings. So
yeah, and guess where I found them?
the
In the
bottom of a
bottom.
bin.
I found them at the bottom of an auction tote.
Yeah.
Yep, the bottom. That's great. And they're so, I mean, they're not too tiny. They're probably like an inch long. So um they're nice. They're
Yeah.
hollow. Whatever. I had to buy a scale just for that too, because I wanted to put the not the ounces, but the grams, you
Hollow's
know.
good. I like because you don't want them solid.
Heavy.
Like they're
Yeah.
heavy. Then you have
Hmm.
that your earlobes are hanging.
Yeah. So I have maybe I paid $10 for the tote,
Hmm.
and I mean, I probably have 50 cents into these. So
That's awesome.
I know. Super stoked. Super stoked. I was ready to get that money back. Get it back.
You got it back
Pretty
times a
quick.
lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I put this on because this is another auction tote find. We found I would say maybe like 80% complete pearl drum set. It had like the bass, the snares,
Yeah.
the toms, the cymbal, the stands,
Hmm.
all of it. Well, it didn't have a seat, but it had all of it. And it's like a vintage um pearl drum set. It's called Pearl Export Series. I don't know. It
Hmm.
said made in Taiwan, and it's like this
Oh,
plum
okay.
color, but
Yeah.
that doesn't matter. So we put it on Facebook. Like we listed it on Facebook for like $400 just to get rid of it, and we
Yeah.
weren't getting any action. And I said,
Yeah.
well, let me see. We paid $10 for it. So I said, let me see what I can part it out for.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, if it doesn't sell in a week on Facebook or 2 weeks, I said, I'm going to part it out. So I took off the lug casings, like the tensions on this is
Hmm.
from the bass drum, just the
Yeah.
bass, the big, huge bass
Hmm.
drum. and I listed them and they sold for $26.89. And
Nice.
I still have tons of other parts. Like the other ones are still together. Like I haven't parted them out yet, but I just wanted to get rid of the bass because it's so big. You know, the bass
Yeah.
drum is the big.
Where did you get it at?
In the Goodwill auction tote
Oh, okay.
for $10. And
Nice.
you know what's funny? Is it the snare drum? I think it's the snare drum that's like a little taller, and it normally has like I don't know the names of it, but like whatever, the casing that goes over top of it, that you hit.
Hmm.
It's when my dog barks and it's like if I don't have anything on top of it, it will
Does that
it will
rattle?
like it'll rattle, it'll like ring a little bit.
Vibrates, yeah.
That's how high pitched her bark is.
Yeah.
That it's just like
Did you have cymbals too?
it has a cymbal, yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't have like the double.
Doesn't
It's
the
just
hi-hat
yeah, just the
just has
hi-hat.
the
Yeah. And it's
nice.
got like stands and everything, all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah.
definitely you can part these out. And it's so much easier to store when you part it out. you know? So,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
slowly but surely. I mean, I got my
Cool
money back.
beans.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And this weekend, one of my favorite neighborhoods to community sale in is having their sale this weekend. So I'm super excited. And it's like a neighborhood that I really like as far as the homes and the landscaping and stuff. Like
Yeah.
if we like it's a neighborhood I would consider moving to, because it's
Mm-hmm.
got bigger yards and stuff. So all of it, all of it is like good. Like they always have good stuff. They always have like the first year that we went to this community yard sale, I felt like I was have you ever been to Busch Gardens, Mo? You know how like
Yeah.
it's like really pretty. Like it's an amusement park, but it's so nice. It's like in the woods and they take care of
Mm-hmm.
it. There's never a single piece of trash on the ground. It's all cobblestoney. I felt like I told Matt that when we went to the first year, I was like, I feel like we're at Busch Gardens because people were walking around with their lemonade. They were walking around with their baked goods. Somebody was selling like popsicles. Like it literally felt like an amusement park. And like it was like the perfect weather. Do you know what I mean?
Uh-huh. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I know.
That's fun though.
I know.
I
So I
don't have
can't wait.
anything.
You don't have anything happening?
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Mike? He goes through the auction. That's Mike,
Yep.
Mo.
Yep.
I didn't know if you recognized the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
you doing, Mike? He must be listening. I put a little thing in our
your
Discord.
auction site? Yeah.
And I said, if you're listening and you want to come hang out,
come hang out.
If you need a distraction. Oh, what is this?
He's organizing his junk from last night. You sold this, right?
I did. I forgot I put that in the thing.
Yeah.
I guess. Maybe I sent it because in last week
you had it. You had just gotten it, and you were comping it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it sold. It
is
super
the
quick.
Heroescape Battle Time. It's if you listen last week, she found all these pieces at the bottom of an auction tote.
Mm-hmm.
It's a game, so game pieces.
Yeah, somebody had messaged me. I don't know anything about it. It didn't have the board, or not the board. It didn't have like the box it came in. So we were just picking figures and stuff out. And somebody messaged me and said, "You wrote incomplete. Like, what is it missing?" I guess because basically it looks like it's all there. I don't know. And I said, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know anything about it.
Right.
I said, I just put incomplete because I don't know anything about it. And they were like, cool, I bought it. I was like, okay.
I mean, there's a lot of it's there.
It sold for $108.79.
That's awesome.
It was just floating around the bottom. Matt had jumped inside the auction tote and he's just like passing pieces up.
Yep.
So I was like, the first thing he showed me was a dragon, and it was like the detail on it was nice. So I was like, this has to be something, because I instantly thought, oh, it looks like Dungeons and Dragons stuff.
Right.
So,
yeah. Well, you can see, and they seem pretty big too. So
yeah, they are. So I was pretty stoked. So hopefully, I don't know what they're doing with it. Maybe they're making a complete set. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
What did Mike? What did you find? What did you find that was good from last night? Did you find any gold at the bottom of your tote? I want to know.
Did you find anything good, Amy? While we wait and see if Mike answers.
I didn't go through everything. I've only listed 4 things that I found from last night this morning, but I did
Okay.
find a pendant that's 925. It's a pretty pendant too. It's like a
Hmm.
shell pendant,
Yeah.
and I found like a bag of like costumey jewelry, but I didn't take it all out to see if there was anything that could be possibly like 925 maybe or
Right.
gold. I did
Or
well,
just a
I
good
don't
costumey name,
that's true. Oh
Monet or
no,
Trifari or something.
I did. I found a Monet trinket box and it's an elephant and it's like
Oh, okay. Cool.
enameled. It's kind of pretty. I don't know where it is. I mean, it's all still in my car except for
Yeah.
those. I took one bag out and I started listing stuff
Yeah.
because I like to come home and list immediately how much I spent. Like I spent $30 last night, so I like to
Hmm.
get $30 worth of stuff and make sure it's listed. That way, everything else is kind of
His
bonus.
profit. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. So I did find these. Let me see. They're right here. I can grab them. I mean, they're nothing
Mike said
special.
he didn't get anything really, but decent yard sale and booth stuff. Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
okay.
How's your
Yeah.
booth doing?
It's
I want to come
doing.
down there and go to that big vintage booth place or whatever that you have to have.
I'll send I send videos of it. It's pretty cool. Like it's nice inside. It's brand new. Like as
Yeah.
far as, you know.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
List at
Grams wants to
925.
know if you're putting the 925 on the dollar auction.
Maybe. We'll see. Look at these guys that I got, Mo. Can you see? Oh, can you see them?
Oh yeah, Smurfs.
I know.
Smurfs.
I got 4. Well, I have 5. I don't know where the other one is, but
Yeah.
they have. I get. Oh, it must be their names. They have something written on the bottom. I think it says
No,
painter on the bottom.
no, that's a no, hold it up. That's like, isn't it like Pepe or PP or something? It's the
PP.
no, it's the guy that made them. It's his name.
Think.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forget what his name
okay.
is. Smurfs creator. Hold on.
It's They're from 2011. So
Peyo.
they're not the ones from when I was little because I loved these when I
His
was
name's
little.
Peyo. That's usually on the bottom.
Peyo. Okay. Okay.
It's
So
usually
they're
written
not the
somewhere
vintage
on those
ones,
ones. Yeah.
but they're still nice. They're still cute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them.
Brainy Smurf.
I love them. So cute. A Vanity. Remember him? Vanity Smurf?
Was
He
that his
just
name,
looked.
Vanity?
I think so. Yeah,
I don't
Vanity.
remember.
He used to just look in the mirror all the time and
Yeah.
go, "I'm
Uh-huh.
so pretty." This is me. If I was the Smurf, I'd be the
Oh
painter
yeah, there
Smurf.
you are, Painter Smurf,
Hmm.
Artist Smurf. Here,
And look, and there's Matt. Cutie, that
Carpenter,
guy.
Mr. Fix-It Smurf. Here's interesting little secret about game pieces. They are actually eligible for eBay standard envelopes, so things that are basically flat could be sent through that option. Cool tip,
What?
thank you.
I didn't know that because I sell like the little Pokemon trainer pieces, the flat pieces. I
Hmm.
didn't know that. Hmm. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to I'm
I
gonna have
didn't.
to
I
remember
wouldn't know
that.
that either. Cool,
Oh
cool.
my gosh.
Good tip.
Thanks,
Thank you.
John. We appreciate it. And
Yeah,
he got able to jump in. Doesn't he normally work on Fridays? Didn't he say he teaches?
I don't know.
I think so. I think that's the person that commented and said they teach and they had to wait till summer vacation to listen to our lives. But if that's
Oh, I don't know.
you made it and we appreciate it. That's a great tip. I would have never known.
Congratulations for still teaching, because I I jumped that ship a while ago. And Mike says both his booths are doing good. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, Mike has 2 booths, remember? They're like
Yes.
100, well, they're probably like
Hmm.
a couple hundred miles away from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what this means, but he found a head to the bird in a box on Tuesday. Haha.
Stop. Okay. There was a, I don't, from the videos, there's a wall at the Goodwill auction where they have all the goods, like the individual goods that they think are nice.
Right.
Well, there was a taxidermy like goose on the wall and it was headless. A taxidermy goose headless. And we were all joking, like, oh, who's going to buy that without the head? And apparently Mike found the head. You should save it, Mike, and give it to that guy that bought the bird. Or sell it to him. That's the
Right.
reseller in us. Sell it to him.
That's funny.
They can Franken stitch it with like big cross stitches.
Oh, I bet that would sell too. Like
Yes, and then
somebody would want that.
and like dye it black and put like neon marbles in its eyes. I don't know. I'm a mess. Oh my gosh.
Do you know how tall Smurf is? Aren't they like apples tall or something? Like 2 apples or something?
Oh, you mean like in the cartoon they were 2 apples
Yeah.
tall?
I
That's kind
want
of
to
tall.
say.
2 apples is pretty big. That's like 8 inches. 2 apples would be 8 inches.
I don't know.
I don't know
3
either.
apples tall. 3 apples.
What? That's tall.
So they're like that.
They're like a
Right?
foot tall?
Yeah.
I don't believe. So that means Gargamel was huge.
Maybe he was a giant.
Because because if they were 12 inches tall, Gargamel was huge compared to. And wait a minute. Remember the cat? What was the cat's name?
I don't know.
When the Smurf and the cat were together, the Smurf looked tiny compared to that cat.
Yeah, I know.
That's fake news, Phil. Fake news. I think they were like 3 inches tall. Oh man, maybe those are cherries. 3 cherries tall.
I mean, I remember hearing that. I just I didn't think about it when I was a kid and you watched Smurfs because it was just a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
See, they normally say it's for postcards and trading cards, which is true. However, they have an extensive list of eligible categories and just happens to be one of them.
Might have to look at that list, see what
I
else.
know, that's cool. That's cool to know. That's cool to know.
Well,
like if you had
I've stickers. I
like
could have
those
sold stickers under
like
that too, probably.
like those cards. Like if you had a few of those cards, you could have. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because they're
Wait
flat.
a minute. So I could have. Okay.
Parted it out.
I'm gonna write it down so I can remember to look at that. I've never sold anything where that pops up as a shipping option, like standard envelope or whatever the wording is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't usually sell anything like that.
Yeah.
He knows who it is. Oh, you're going to cash in a favor later.
Oh, yes. That's Mike. That's Mike. Totally.
And John has a sick day. Enjoy your day off.
Yes.
Hope the
sickness is only lasting today, right?
Hope your school year is over soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that you're just sick today and you can enjoy your weekend. Oh my gosh. My phone's about to die. I mean, I'm not on my phone.
Yeah.
But my phone's about to die. I hate when that happens.
Hello, Kevin, Garage Sale Nation.
Hey, how are you,
What's
Kevin?
Up?
Coming in at the last minute. Let me tell you what.
And Phil loves standard envelope. Yeah, I don't sell a lot of stuff like that, but it's like something, if I start going to bins or something, I'm going to have to, just look for that stuff. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So would the eBay standard envelope be an Eastern Standard Time or a Central Standard Time?
They're like, what are you talking about? We weren't here at the beginning.
Also, if Kevin is still here, Kevin is constantly on District promoting everybody. One, I appreciate that you promote everybody's lives, which
right.
I appreciate that. But I want to know, when does Kevin list? When does Kevin edit? If he's constantly like shouting out everybody's lives, like I feel like Every time I see it, I think Kevin had to stop what he's doing to do this. Kevin has literally every time I see it, that's what I think. Kevin had to stop what he's doing to
He's
do
got
this.
people to do the rest of that stuff.
Wait. Do you think somebody else is doing that? Do you think Kevin has somebody else shouting out the districts under his name? I didn't
No,
think of
I think
that.
he
I
has
mean, it could
people
be.
listing and shipping. And
Oh, okay. It's probably Blue Ridge Mama. She's
he
behind it
says
doing
he's
all of it.
listing and he just finished editing.
Wow. Because I swear there's people that do lives until like, bedtime.
He said, no, I don't.
There's people, I guess, because we live all on the East Coast.
Hmm.
Kevin lives on the East Coast too. And there's people doing lives up until who knows? They could be doing them at 11 o'clock on the West Coast. So is Kevin up till like 3 a.m. doing these, West Coast pickers going live?
I
You know?
know. I know. People are like, I'm going live. I'm like, I'm gonna be in bed. What's BRM? What am I
Blue Ridge
missing?
Mama.
Oh,
Blue
Blue
Ridge
Ridge.
Mama.
Duh.
Wow. Just handles live selling and shipping
Yeah,
lives. Oh, okay.
that's cool.
I got you. Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
guess it is a lot to do. So,
He sleeps from 1 to 8.
wow.
That's
Okay.
7 hours. That's seven
Yeah.
hours. That's about what I
That's,
sleep. That's
yeah,
about
7 hours.
me.
Not too bad. Not too bad. I think I go to sleep at probably like 11:30, maybe, and then I get up at, depending on what day. I get up at 7 as the earliest. That's on recording days.
Yeah,
Get up at
I have to get
7.
up on 7 hours is good enough.
Mhm.
I like 9, but between 7 and 9, I'm okay.
Yeah.
If I start getting less than 7, it starts getting messy.
Oh, no, Mo. Oh my gosh.
It starts getting ugly.
What does Kevin say? I do
I
eBay
do,
and Blue Ridge Mama sometimes helps with listing and shipping.
which
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of stuff that I'm getting ready to list on
Brush and
um,
polish and brush.
Polish and Brush. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like makeup. He,
Whoops! I didn't mean to
wait.
take it down. He does shout outs while in the shower listening to leftovers.
Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. I did one. I don't know what podcast it was, but I was listening to it this morning. I think I was kind of like sleeping still, and all I heard was Dave said he takes a 90-second shower, and then Kevin said he takes like a 15-minute shower, and I don't know. I was like in and out of sleep, and I was like, "What are they talking about?" We're talking about their shower durations. I don't know if it was the recent episode, but it kind of like skipped to the next thing, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What's going on over here?" I'm sure you know
What?
what. I bet you that Kevin has one of those like dry erase boards that you can put in the water. So when he comes up with ideas, you can just write it
So
down.
yeah, the water doesn't dry, not a wet erase board, a dry
I mean,
erase board.
sometimes I wish I had one in the shower because I think of like all these things, like especially thumbnail things. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I need to think of that. I need to think of that. Yeah. Oh man.
But
Listening
while
to
we have, I do remember what I wanted to talk about is eBay. Why we have some eBayers here and everything. So last week, I think I follow like List Perfectly on Facebook or something because it popped
Mhm.
up when I was looking at something, and there was a big kerfuffle because people use List Perfectly to cross list, but they also use it to Posh to do the share thing.
Uh-huh.
And the people that list on multi-platforms were getting warnings from Poshmark because of delisting. So, you sell something on eBay and you get rid of it on Posh. Now, you don't need to get rid of stuff on Posh. You can just mark it sold, but apparently that was flagging too. Like
Mhm.
you're delisting or marking as sold too many things. Okay?
Oh, okay.
And it's coming up to their it's they're getting flagged for it or whatever and getting warnings.
Yeah.
According to this is my understanding was according to Posh, not according to List Perfectly, which I don't use. So this is all just reading it. I've used it
Right.
in the past, like on the discount and tried it out,
Uh-huh.
but that was several years ago. According to them, that that they were working with Posh, but this kind of thing is coming to eBay as well. Like, I don't know if I was correct, but it sounded like they said that eBay is going to start flagging you for having too many things delisted all at once.
Oh my
Now,
God.
I end and sell similar. Like, so is that going to
Mm-hmm.
F people up that end and sell similar? Because I sell a lot of old stuff when I end and sell similar.
Right.
I mean, not a
Yeah,
lot,
same.
but you know what I mean? But it refreshes it and it gets it back into, um, I try and remember to do it daily, but I don't always do it. So
Yeah.
sometimes things go a couple months without being, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. Like, is that a thing that's coming? Has anybody else heard that? Did I have a fever dream? Did I really read that? I
I
mean, I did
hope
write it
not.
down.
I mean,
So,
they're still behind on stuff that it would probably take them a while to implement that, right? And then are they just gonna like
right.
are they gonna warn you? Like you can't delist? I don't understand. I'm confused. I don't know. But I hope not, because I do that too. I try to delist, relist at least 10 items a day, you know?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Because and then
Yeah.
if
I mean, I'll like go in and I'll look and whatever is coming up. Um,
like ending soonest.
yeah. Whatever's
Hmm.
in the red, I'll take those and I'll end and sell similar. And
Yeah.
sometimes I'll look at prices, like if I have time and I'll adjust things or whatever.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, are they going to start flagging you? You can't end stuff. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Technically, are you supposed to have the same thing on different platforms? I don't know. People are going to get really heated if that's the case. I'm just saying.
Right. But if when I end and sell similar, it
Hmm.
almost always seems like at least one of those will sell within the next week. So it's
Hmm.
helping eBay because they're making money off of us, you know? So
Exactly. Exactly.
instead of
So I
having
don't know.
these
I
like
don't know. I don't know.
stagnant
That was all
listings.
hearsay. Just,
Mhm.
but Kevin lives in still leftovers. He likes to shower with them.
I like to shower with Dan, Mike, and Joe. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tell another.
Um, then we got Pop says, Corey says,
Oh,
that's funny considering eBay just, this is true. This is
oh
true.
my God. Yeah, they just fall off
Oh,
the
here we go.
horse.
So many huge changes coming to the listing process. Hold on to your seats. This will be a blip compared to, ooh, yikes. What's coming?
What? To eBay's platform or other
Yeah,
platforms?
everything.
Oh no. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. Speaking of,
Yeah, see, Mike, that was the point. Like they're using that was why it was on list perfectly because people use it to do that. And it was Poshmark where they were getting their accounts flagged and um s- but List Perfectly said that it was coming to eBay soon. So they were working with Poshmark, but I don't know. I don't know.
oh
But
no. I
Kevin, do
don't
you
like
need to come on and tell us what's coming? You have
that.
your insider information.
Yes. Yes. That's it. Kevin, that's gonna be our we should let me change the thumbnail real
Yeah.
quick.
And just to go back to this, even the people that don't use automating software that still cross list, they're delisting. If something sells, they're getting rid of it.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people that don't use, I don't know, or just use a basic function or use like the free Vendu. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
so you just they're
Yeah.
automatic. They're manually going in. If you have a good day, if you have a lot of stuff cross listed, it's gonna
Uh-huh.
you know
Yeah.
embrace the change, control what you can. Oh, I mean, I'm just wondering. I'm
Yeah.
just putting it out there. I'm not.
Mhm. Well, thank goodness I'm not. He's not at liberty to say, of course.
He's under that non-disclosure agreement
Yes,
for
exactly.
for for board members, I guess. I don't know.
For board members. For yes, board members. That's exactly it. After this, when this stream ends, it's going to be an ad for eBay, and Kevin's going to be the what do you call it? The actor.
Yeah, I'm waiting because I've seen it. Not recently though, but like a few weeks ago, I saw and heard on the radio like regular eBay ads, not anything like sneakers or eBay
Auto.
auto. It was
Yeah.
just, hey,
Hmm.
buy and sell, good used items. I
Yeah.
forget exactly what it said, but it was I was like, oh, finally, come on.
I've been waiting to see one, but the ad I see, I literally everything I watch, even if I'm watching that Detect Florida, the metal detector guy, I watch
Yeah.
him in the
Uh-huh.
water.
Yeah.
Every ad is Rachel Strickland doing her Whatnot ads, like every single ad. I'm like, one, that's awesome. Get your bank, get your coin, but every single ad is a Whatnot ad. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it just sees.
I watch too much YouTube. I can't watch ads.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You do pay for premium, but that's cool. I was like, oh, my little brain is like, wow, I want to see the contract that she had with, Whatnot. How much did you
Yeah.
get paid? No, I don't want, not to like, I want to know, but I just am curious. Like, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But it's just like, Rachel is on my big screen. Rachel's on my little screen. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I guess
Well,
next
it'll
week.
be interesting to see what comes. I
I hope not.
I mean, look,
I don't read my
changes.
eBay. I don't read my eBay emails either. So what's Whatnot? Never heard of it. Oh my gosh.
Go to district.
Yes.
All our district people on here.
You cannot say that. We are not sponsored by district. Oh, Ivan, unless Ivan's in the chat. Is Ivan in the chat? Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I know. I hope not, because we have enough, people in our community that'll keep us informed, because I don't know. Like I remember I told Mike about the Bonanza, Mike from the auction.
Oh, he didn't realize that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Whatnot is the Temu version of the dollar auction. Okay.
What? It's like the Temu version of the.
I think he's talking about Whatnot.
Oh, or is he? Or is he shading Kevin? Maybe he's saying Dibdit or Commons.
Well, Kevin didn't say anything about it. He just said he didn't hear it. I think they're talking about Whatnot.
Oh, okay.
What's district? What's Dibdit? What's Tickwitty? Let's talk about that name, Kevin. Just kidding.
What's it called? It's Tickwitty, right?
Yeah. Remember when Mike was on here and he was like, Tickwitty? And we were like, what?
Oh, Death Pile Picker. I was like,
yeah, Death Pile.
I forgot about that.
He's like, Tickwitty. And we're like, what are you talking about? He's like, never mind.
Oh, this was before it came.
Right. It was like
I can't talk
days
about it.
Before it came out. I mean, it was days.
Right.
No, he talked about it. He dropped the name. But
we did?
In his Boomhauer voice talking, he was like, could you have given him a worse name to say?
Oh, for Mike to say. That's right. Because as I said, do you know what it is? And he goes, yeah, I know what it is. And I was like, he just can't talk about it? He's like, can't talk about it. And I'm like, then why'd you bring it up?
Right?
I know. I just don't know. So I'm excited for this weekend, although it might be raining.
Yeah.
It's supposed to rain this weekend. So I don't know.
Yeah, we're supposed to get storms here.
I know. I keep checking, like literally hourly, because I don't want it to rain for the community yard sales, So
I'm going overnight at Fort Delaware. I don't want it to rain.
Oh, you're doing your
staying overnight.
Your hauntings.
Mm-hmm.
What did Kevin say? Did it, and now I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
I've heard of that one too. What did Phil say? Sad Tickwitty
Tick
didn't
witty.
make the first
Because
sad
it's with the
Tickwitty?
D, right? It's tick witty, not
Whose?
tick witty.
Oh, it's a D? I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know. I think they're talking to themselves at this point. Mo. No,
What's
it's
that?
it's Tikwity.
Oh, I
T
thought it was a
T I
D.
K. I'm looking at it.
Oh, okay. I don't
Yeah.
know. Look,
No.
Kevin says it was that or patty wax. Knick knack patty wax. Oh,
Oh,
I think Jocelyn would have been a little upset.
yeah. I believe so too.
Shop
True.
commons when you're too lazy to list your death pile. Sounds good.
I
When
don't think
shopping's
that's
more fun.
true. I don't think Kevin wants that as his mission statement.
Yard sales in the rain are amazing. Now, they don't have them here in the rain.
No, they won't because they're literally in the yard. Like hardly ever are they in the garage. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
same here. Same here. Cars are in
Yeah.
the garage here or junk
Car-
or something else. You know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah. I wish they had them in the garage. I mean, sometimes I've seen them in
There's
garages, but
a very rare occasion somebody has in the garage, but when they're in the garage, it's usually the two that I can think of that I've two or three that I've been to that
mhm.
happen every year. They're
Yeah.
resellers. So,
Oh, because then they can just close the door
right.
and
And
like
they're not reseller like we're getting rid of this stuff for $1. They're reseller. I'm going to price this like $5 less than eBay resellers, you know.
right. Gotcha. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, the mission statement? Is that
The
what Kevin's
mission
talking
statement.
about?
Yeah.
It's not bad. I actually might steal
It's pretty good. It's funny.
it. Oh my gosh. We'll see that coming soon.
Uh, I'm telling you, it is not, we don't have a garage sale culture here. We
You
just
speak
don't.
for you speak for yourself, Mo.
No, I am. I'm speaking for here in Delaware. I mean, last year the community sales were better. This year they were trash. It was nothing.
I guess.
We don't have, 50-mile long yard sales. We don't have
We don't have
I don't have it.
citywides either here. Like the citywides.
No.
I maybe because I live in a 700,000 people live in my city. I can't imagine there would definitely be no citywides. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, we have the communities like your neighborhood has them. I
Yeah.
don't even think all the neighborhoods had them this year. We had a lot, and they're usually in May, and there was a lot of rain. A lot of rain. So,
Hmm. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. They'll go on until like July, and then they kind of like taper out
yeah,
until
yeah.
September, and then we get the fall community sales in September.
Yeah, there's a
September,
few here and
October.
there.
Hmm. So those aren't as good as the spring ones because obviously, the spring ones are like I feel like they put all the good stuff out at the springtime.
Right, everybody's done it. It's like the
Hmm.
people leftovers in the
Yeah. Although my neighborhood does
fall.
a fall one and it's pretty good too. It's like there's military and stuff, so we like to like scoop up all the military stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Military and camping stuff. That's where I found that $1,000 tent was in my
Oh yeah,
community.
the fall one.
I think it was the fall
Nice.
one. I think so. Yeah, I was excited. I'm still living on that. Love it. Loves it. And then
Riding that
those
high.
and then
Riding that
those
high.
what were they called? I can't remember. They were hearing aids. I found in one of my totes
Oh
too.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
They sold for was it 500? For something? I can't
Yeah.
remember. They sold really high because I remember Ben said sell them for like between 3 and 5, and I think I listed them like 4.99 or something. I can't remember, but awesome. They sold like overnight. It was amazing. I
Nice.
paid $10 for that auction too.
Yeah.
Didn't know they were in there. They were in the bottom, like floating around, doing their thing. Just doing their thing. I don't know. Somebody thought it was trash. Oh, goodness. I don't know. Mm-mm-mm. Well, what time is it, Mo? 1:17?
Delaware Valley meetup. Yeah.
Delaware
Somebody else
Valley.
plan it because I'm not good at that.
Oh.
That's where we are. Delaware Valley.
Delaware Valley. Is that where you live, in the valley?
Yeah, Delaware River.
Oh, okay. I see. I'm thinking like between two mountains, like a valley. Do you know what I
No.
mean? I was thinking Piedmont. Isn't that technically Piedmont? Like when the mountain goes down straight into the ocean? Is it
Piedmont's
Piedmont?
just a higher up area of.
Mm, I don't know. I
That's
don't remember
you're
that.
thinking of a mesa.
Mesa.
Piedmont's just like because like I'm on the Piedmont, but like if I go a couple of miles down the street, I'm on the coastal plain because the
Yeah.
elevation has risen.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm definitely 9 feet above
Yeah, didn't we have we had a sea level, we had a whole
sea level talk. I'm 9 feet above sea level. My house is 9 feet. So storm surge is a coming my way. Oh man. Well, I like doing the live Mo. It's pretty fun.
Yeah,
What did
it
you
was
think?
fun. Thanks for everybody for coming
I
and
know.
chatting with us.
Everybody.
It's a good time.
Hmm. I mean, look at all the stuff we learned. Like I
I
didn't know
know,
about
right?
the standard envelope for game board pieces
No, that's awesome.
or
That's
game
something
piece.
to think about.
Yeah. And
Especially for like you for like digging through those totes, like find game pieces. I mean, it's
mhm,
easy, and if they're nothing, you can chuck. You know,
right.
if you find
Exactly.
cards or something, you know.
I didn't know that standard. And what is that? Is it like $1? Is that what that is? Like less than $1, or is it like
I don't
$2?
even know. I've never
I
sent
don't know either.
anything. I've
I'll
gotten
have to.
stuff standard envelope, but
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that. Well, guys, thanks for
yeah.
coming out.
Thank you guys.
We're gonna be live next Friday too. So
Yes.
set your clocks to 12 noon Eastern Standard Time,
Daylight time. We're daylight.
daylight time. And with that, ooh, what did Mike say?
He got a tin full of jewelry. Sweet.
Nice.
Wish we had that auction here, man. You guys are so
Oh,
lucky.
well, hopefully Mike finds some gold in there.
I
And
know.
with that, guys, we're flipping out. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next
Bye.
Friday. Bye.